What's up, everybody? maniacalNut here. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is a free-to-play game that was released pretty recently on the PlayStation 4 system, as well as Nintendo Switch, PC, and I believe Xbox as well. Though, don't hold me to that last one, because I don't know, but I wouldn't think it wouldn't be available. Free-to-play game, pretty awesome, but I'm here. I've actually been playing the hell out of this since it released, and I've noticed something that people seem to think older decks don't stand a chance. And I'm here to say otherwise. So, well, when it gets me like, okay, here we go. So, like I said, I've been playing a little bit. I'm level 10 now. I've got like 7 decks, 6, 7 decks, something like that. But all of mine, for the most part, are older decks. They are, you know, they don't focus with Xyz, Links, Synchros. Some of them have fusions, but it doesn't focus on them. For the most part, those are my decks. I do have 2 other ones that are... One of them's a little New World. The other one is not New World, but, you know, it isn't super new, but it's not old or OG. We're in Season 2 here, and I've already climbed back up to Silver 2, which isn't very much since I just got knocked down to Silver 5. But I was hearing a lot of people talk about this, so I thought I'd give my input here. I do use... Actually, here, let me pull up my deck list here. The red ones I do not have created yet. This one was something I was interested in. I seen an enemy use on me, so I was like, let me check that thing out. And it's actually been my inspiration behind this one a little bit. Anyway, I used my Gravekeepers, an old style Blue Eyes. I have a few newer cards mixed in, but not very much. An Amazoness deck, a Toon deck, and the Ritual Blue Eyes is the one that is kind of in between. So the Dark Magician Classic, it's going to be a more classic focused deck. The Harpy deck is obviously going to be a classic deck. But these are the decks that I take into ranked. And I don't always win. I don't know how long my match history goes back. Yeah, just the 2 that I did today. But I don't always win, but I can stand a chance. So let's go ahead and just dive in here instead of me running my mouth. I love how quickly you get duels when this game is still new. You can find someone in just a couple seconds. Oh, Ghidorah. I am going first. Okay. I've noticed a lot of people prefer card advantage. For me, it depends what deck I'm using. Oh, hello. Okay, I can deal with this. Gonna get Necrovalley out. Shield Crush here. I could. I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw that one down there. Oh no, I didn't. God damn it. Well, I just fucked up, and it could probably cost me the duel. Awesome. I wanted to get him out of the field, not activate his effect, which sends him to the graveyard and gives me Necrovalley to my hand. Let's see, we're going to get some 6 Samurai deck. Another classic deck, actually, and that makes me really happy. I see too many, like, newer crap decks that, honestly, like, I don't care. Not saying they're bad. By no means are they bad. But they just get kind of annoying. Yeah. Because a running joke that me and a lot of my friends have, and it's probably a pretty common one now, is it gets boring sitting here watching someone play solitaire in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, how many cards do you have? Okay, so you don't have too many. Oh. Okay, special summon. Let's actually, wait a minute. Okay. gonna go ahead and do that. I've gotten pretty lucky the past few duels I've done. Pretty lucky. Alright. Gonna go ahead and use Spiritualist's effect. Basically polymerization as a monster. Bring out big Spiritualist boy. Boy. Okay. Well, you see, you can't destroy him with card effects. It is like one of the most wonderful things about this deck. I get him out in the field, and I've got a pretty big advantage. Effect activation. I'm not gonna swing in with Spy there, just because he has a good amount of defense. I'd rather keep him in that. Oof. Well, that sucks. And I'm glad I didn't have him ready to swing in. Okay, I activate his effect. Gives me a Gravekeeper card. And I need you. Need to get that on the field as soon as possible. So this duel isn't going to be the best example of being able to survive a newer deck, because Six Samurai, it's not really old, and it did get some love as the series grew, just like Gravekeepers did. Of course. Alright. Well. Gonna go ahead and get rid of this motherfucker. Ah, shit. Well, I screwed up. I don't know if I can still activate his effect. I can. We are actually going to get you. Jeez, could you guess what I'm going to do with them? With big Oracle boy here. Don't get me wrong, Oracle is a really good card, but the setup for getting him out is a little hard to do, honestly. Also, did he surrender or DC? Surrendered. God, I hate people that surrender. It makes it uninteresting. I take that back. I have surrendered once. What's this? Oh, hey, Ancient Elf. I remember that from back in the day. Because the motherfucker had 1450 instead of 1400 or 1500. It was split in the middle. I didn't like it. Still don't like it. To this day, I've only surrendered one duel, and honestly I was just sick and tired of sitting here watching him play solitaire, and I was going to obviously lose anyway. Let's see. Oh, before I keep continuing, so, if anyone wants to add me on here, here's my ID number, 722-227-257. That's a lot of 2s and 7s. Don't mind a bit to go against people in private rooms. I always just enjoy dueling in general. So, hit me up. You know, let's play. Alright, let's swing back into... Let's swing back into ranked here. I should be able to move on up to silver 1. Ugh. Sorry if I'm rubbing against my microphone. I am still getting used to this new setup I have. Got new seating arrangement, new headset. Well, it's not new, but new to me. Oh, Gravekeeper Servant. That's one I rarely freaking have. I am a trap whore, as my friends call me. Very much so a trap whore. I'm actually going to do that. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not saying that the older decks can always run with the higher ones, but most of the time they can. Like, I know one of the metas right now is the Eldritch zombie dude, whatever the frick his name is. I actually have a copy of him. Well, I think I dismantled it because I don't see the point. But basically having him be your only sort of monster that you're going to use, and a bunch of trap and spell cards to keep him coming back. Like, if I'm playing my Gravekeeper's deck here, that card is done. If I get Necro Valley out in the field, you can't move anything from the graveyard anymore. If I have Spiritualist out, it can't be destroyed by any spells or traps. And I usually try to bring them out at a, I think 3,800 is what he comes out at. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's exactly what I wanted to see. You got rid of my Gravekeeper Servant? Well, I guess that makes sense, because if you're constantly sending stuff to the graveyard that you can't use, then... I mean, that does make sense. Makes me more curious what deck he is using. Oh yeah, then you can set one. Alright. I play kind of classically. A lot more classic than most people see. Not only deck-wise, but playstyle-wise. I'm a lot more cautious, sometimes to my detriment. I know there's some decks you just gotta be aggressive with, and I'm not great at that. You're gonna make me swing in first, aren't you? Oh, you're using a Blue Eyes deck of some sort. Guaranteed. Let's go ahead and do that. I really didn't want to do that, but oh well. Actually, no, I can play this to my advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and send that guy back to your hand if you don't care. And I'm just gonna go ahead and swing in with all of you boys and girls. Of course, it's another fucking Kid Moto Dragon. Can't remember. Are they Dragon type? Special summon them Dragon type. What? From your hand. From your hand. Alright. Alright. Use that again. If you can. Oh, you can't. You don't have another Dragon type in your hand. So I'm glad I went on the offensive there. Before you got a dragon in your hand. Such as, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Given, I would have taken care of it with the bottomless trap hole right there. But... it's only good if you're I can almost guarantee he has a mirror force over there face down. Okay. I'm gonna swing in with you first. Maybe he doesn't have a mirror force after all. Maybe he was just hoping I would be cautious of that face down. Which is a good play. It is good to try to make your opponents worry, but sometimes can well, not really backfire, but doesn't always work. And seeing how I'm someone that uses that strategy myself, it's not going to fool me most of the time. Sandgan. If you're a deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or effects with the same name. Okay. Okay. Well, this is probably going to be the end of this duel. Yeah. Hell yeah! Silver 1. Almost back up into gold tier again. That's where I was during season 1, but of course it resets you one tier lower than what you are in. But anyway, I just wanted to show this out in the beginning just because, like I said, I heard a lot of people talking about how OG decks can't do anything. You know, if you try to play old style, you're not going to get anywhere, but I'm standing at silver 1, which isn't super high, but I got up to gold. I believe gold 2. It was either gold 2 or 3 last season. Wait, no, I can check. Gold 5, what? I swear, I could have sworn I got up higher than that. But okay. Sure. Anyway, so you got my friend code on here if you ever want to duel, if you want to just have some classic Yu-Gi-Oh fun. You know, I'd really appreciate that. I don't know many people that run classic decks, and I miss that simplicity. I miss not having to read a book every time someone goes to play 2 or 3 cards. And I miss, you know, having a duel that's shorter than 10, 15 minutes instead of dragging on for 30 minutes. You know, I know that can happen just in classic Yu-Gi-Oh as well, because if you stalemate, which I have had happen to me and I have seen happen, but most of the time it's just watching people play solitaire or something. So yeah, you want to duel, hit me up, or hell, even if you just want, just dueling in general, I love the series. I always have, always will, and I have fun with it. So don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. You don't want to miss a single video I have coming out since I'm getting back to uploading again. I'm hoping to have plenty come your way to actually stick to a schedule this time, because I have a good setup finally, and I finally fixed my microphone. The reason I actually had to stop uploading to begin with is because my microphone messed up. You could barely hear. It was almost like I was whispering. Like this was the max you could hear me. That was, I don't even know if you could hear that or not, but that was the loudest I could get. And I don't know why. I finally got it fixed. I got it sorted out, and hey, I'm hoping it stays that way. I hope it stays that way. Until next time, though, this is maniacalNut, over and out.